He ghosted her in 200,000 BC on a 3-mile plain with 50 people. No buildings, no infrastructure, no anywhere to go. She could see him the entire time. He knew this. He stayed behind the rock anyway. Congratulations. You are now witnessing the first ghost in human history. And it required significantly more effort than the 40-second conversation it was designed to replace. Chapter 1. The dating system. Why would someone ghost? In 2026, ghosting requires a phone, a folder called Later, and zero physical courage. In 200,000 BC, it requires all of the same things. Except the phone. And the folder. And also you have to physically be somewhere else. And there is nowhere else. He chose ghosting anyway, because ghosting felt easier than saying the thing. Even though the thing would have taken 40 seconds. Even though the ghost is now on day 4. Even though he has spent more energy avoiding the fire than it would have taken to sit at the fire and say the thing in the first place. The math does not work. He has done the math. He is continuing anyway. Before Mammoth Hunter watched him choose ghosting, he nodded, slowly, with the energy of someone who has seen this before, knows exactly how it ends, and has absolutely no plans to intervene. He would avoid her tomorrow. Chapter 2. The community system. How do you ghost when everyone lives together? The ghost requires a disappearance. He cannot disappear. There is one cave, one fire, one water source, one mammoth hunting route. She is at all 4. He is required to be at all 4. He is not optional at the mammoth hunt. The mammoth hunt is not a social occasion. He can decline. The mammoth hunt is how everyone eats. He cannot ghost the mammoth hunt. He attempts to ghost the mammoth hunt. The tribe eats significantly less mammoth for 3 days. Nobody is pleased. 3 people ask what is happening with the mammoth situation. Nobody connects it to the ghost. Before Mammoth Hunter connects it to the ghost immediately. He nods at the empty mammoth hunting spot, then nods at the mammoth, then nods at the fire with noticeably less food on. 3 nods, increasing disappointment with each one. He would avoid her tomorrow. Chapter 3. The world's least successful disappearance. What happens when hiding is impossible? He goes to the rock. The rock is 12 feet from the cave entrance. It is the only feature on this section of the prehistoric plain that provides any concealment whatsoever. And the concealment it provides is 0, because he is a full-sized human being in animal skins who breathes visibly and occasionally needs to eat things. And the rock is 12 feet away. She sees him on day 1 from the cave entrance, 12 feet. She sees him on day 2 from the fire, 11 feet. The rock has not moved. She sees him on day 3 from the mammoth hunt, 30 feet. The mammoth hunt passes directly beside the rock, on the only route available. Because there is only one route. She sees him on day 4 at the water source, 9 feet. The water source is 9 feet from the rock. Because everything is within 12 feet of everything else. Because this is a 3-mile plain, with 50 people and 1 rock. The rock is not helping. The rock has never helped anyone hide from anything. He stays behind the rock. This is the commitment. The 4 Mammoth Hunter nods at the rock. He would avoid her tomorrow. Chapter 4. The communication system. What counts as a read receipt before phones? Before the ghost began, he left her a cave painting. Not a casual one, a detailed one. 3 days of work. Specific imagery. Clear intention. The prehistoric equivalent of a carefully typed paragraph, reviewed twice before sending. She walked past it this morning. She looked at it for 3 seconds. She kept walking. He watched this from behind the rock. At a distance of 12 feet. He timed the 3 seconds in real time. 3. Exactly 3. Not 2, which would mean she barely noticed. Not 5, which would mean she stopped. 3. The specific duration that communicates. She saw it, made a decision, and the decision was to keep walking. And he's been analyzing what 3 seconds means for 6 hours, and he is not getting the answer he is looking for. The cave painting remains on the wall. It has been there for 2 weeks. It is doing more emotional labor than anyone currently involved in the situation. The 4 Mammoth Hunter has developed a dedicated nod specifically for the cave paint. He nods at it every time he walks past. Every time. He would avoid her tomorrow. Chapter 5. The gossip system. What do mutual friends do? The tribe has 50 people. 48 of them have opinions about the ghost. The remaining 2 are infants. And they would also have opinions, if they had developed object permanence. Nobody asked for the opinions. The opinions arrived anyway. Because in a 50-person tribe on a 3-mile plain, there is no such thing as a private situation. There's only a situation. The situation is visible to everyone. Everyone has a view. The tribe has split. The pro-ghost faction. 4 people. Their position is that he is not ready. The timing is not right, and clarity will come after the next mammoth hunt. One of them is the person who invented ghosting. By walking behind a mountain 40 feet away while still visibly breathing, he is considered an expert. His expertise is questionable. The anti-ghost faction. 44 people. Their position is that he is 12 feet away. Everyone can see him. The rock is not helping. This has been 11 days, and someone should say something. The anti-ghost faction shares the same fire as the pro-ghost faction every night. This is tense. The mammoth is smaller because of the ghost. The tension is larger because of the smaller mammoth. These two facts are connected, and the connection is uncomfortable for everyone. For Mammoth Hunter has not joined either faction. He nods at the pro-ghost faction. He nods at the anti-ghost faction. He nods at the rock. He nods at the cave paint. He nods at the mammoth. He nods at the fire. He has nodded at everything involved in this situation. He has no position. He has only the nod. The nod is available to everyone equally. This is the most diplomatically neutral thing happening on this prehistoric plane, and it is also completely useless. He would avoid her tomorrow. Chapter 6. The Work System. Can the ghost survive real contact? The mammoth hunt cannot be avoided. 3 days of less mammoth was the limit. He returns. She is there. She is always there. The mammoth hunt is not optional. The mammoth hunt is how everyone eats, and the tribe has been eating less for 3 days, and this is directly because of the ghost. And everyone knows this. And the ghost is now responsible not just for the emotional situation, but also for the food situation, and the food situation is making the emotional situation worse. They are on the same side of the mammoth. He is 12 feet to her left. The mammoth is between them. The mammoth does not care about the ghost. The mammoth has its own concerns. The mammoth is focused entirely on not being hunted, which is a reasonable priority given the circumstances, and frankly, the most emotionally uncomplicated position anyone on this prehistoric plane is currently occupying. They make eye contact over the mammoth. He looks away. She looks away. He looks back. She has already looked back. Both of them have looked back at the same time. Both of them know this. Both of them know that the other one knows. The ghost has been running for 11 days, built entirely on the premise that eye contact can be avoided. The eye contact just happened twice in 4 seconds. And the 4 mammoth hunter is watching from his vantage point, delivering a nod that is faster than any nod he has used before in this situation. It communicates something he has been waiting 11 days to communicate. The ghost has failed. He goes back to the rock. The rock is 12 feet away. She can see him from the mammoth hunt. He knows this. The rock does not help. He stays anyway. Cut to today. Someone has not opened a message in 11 days. They think about the message 11 times a day. The message is in a folder. The folder is called Later. They open the folder 7 times a day. They do not reply. They close the folder. The folder is the rock. It is 12 feet away. You can see it from the cave entrance. You are behind it right now, reading this, with your message still inside it, and the read receipt sent automatically before you could stop it, which is the cave painting. And your mutual friends have opinions, and the 4 mammoth hunter has already nodded at your folder from 12 feet away. In 200,000 BC, the ghost lasted 11 days on a 3-mile plane where everyone could see him the entire time. In 2026, the ghost lasts 11 days in a folder called Later where the read receipt confirmed everything immediately. The technology changed. The rock did not. Nothing has changed. Not the 12 feet. Not the rock. Not the cave painting on red for 2 weeks. Not the mammoth hunt you had to show up to anyway. Not the mutual friends with opinions nobody requested. Not the eye contact that ended the ghost, that everyone knew was going to end the ghost on day 1. Not one single thing. The cave painting is still on the wall. She walked past it this morning. She looked at it for 3 seconds. If you were watching this and your message has been in a folder called Later for 11 days, Mr. Paint sees you. The 4 mammoth hunter has already nodded at your folder. He has no advice. The nod is the most honest support available to you right now, and it is completely useless, and you are getting it anyway. Hit subscribe, because it costs nothing and takes 2 seconds, and the alternative is opening the folder again. You are going to open the folder. You are not going to reply. The cave painting is still on the wall. The rock is still 12 feet away.